Hi and welcome to this Flash workshop, and in this Flash workshop what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a leaderboard score system for a game. It can be any game. I've made one previously in another tutorial that you could make as well. I'll put a link on here now so you can go and make that. It only takes 10 minutes or so. But if you've got a game and it's got a variable holding something like a score or time or something, you can do this tutorial as well. What we're going to be doing is creating this leaderboard that has achievements in it. So not only will it save your score and the player's name, it will also show gold, silver and bronze and things like that for certain achievements, maybe amount of kills, maybe quick score, time or something like that. And also it's going to show yearly, monthly and daily scores as well. Now the scoreboard system is called the Mocky Leaderboard, and it's a fantastic plug-in sort of API system for Flash, which it's very easy to implement, so you don't really need to even hardly be able to program to actually do it. They literally give you certain bits of code which you paste in, you upload, and the job's done. It also includes a preloader as well, so you don't have to make a preloader for your game. So it really is a very easy system to get used to. Now what I've done here is I've created this game called the button game. If I just close that a sec, and you'll see I click on this, and after 10 seconds, I'm not doing it as fast as I could be doing it here, so let's go. There we go, 85 clicks in 10 seconds, not that good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this score on the leaderboard system to say if you get over 80 you get a bronze, if you get over 90 you get a gold, a silver, over 100 you get a gold or something like that, and it'll keep your name as well with that. I've saved this to a folder. Let's close that. I've saved this to a folder on my desktop, and it's called the button game, and there's the SWF that I'm publishing as well. Now let's have a look at the website, and I'll put a link to the website underneath this video. Now here's some information on the table of contents, what you can do, how it all works and stuff, but really you don't even need to read that. It's so simple. All you do is either log in or register. Obviously this is your first time, so go and register, and I'll just log in. There's my email and my login. MBNSP, yes please. Okay, and from here this is the dashboard system, so it gives you an idea if you're earning something. I haven't earned anything because I've only just started using this system, but it is brilliant. If I go to add game, and here you give it a title, so I'm going to call this the best button push game. Dimensions of your SWF, I've kept mine at the original size of 550 by 400. Now live updates, what live updates do is not only encrypt your game with security systems, so it's hard for it to be unencrypted, but they also sort of allow it to be updated from anywhere, because you can put your game on any site just using links now with this, and it will embed it, and just using one update it will actually update all of those as well. So we're going to have live updates. It'll also put a preloader in there and everything as well, terms and conditions, yeah, whatever, and a create game. And here we are, add a new game. So from here what you need to do is download this file here, the Mocky API. If I click on that, I'm going to save it to my folder. I'm inside my folder. You can't see the SWF or the Flash file because they're different types of files. I'm going to save it there, and if I just look inside of it, here it is now. I'm going to extract all. And now you can see it's here. What I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to go inside of it, not bother with the documents for examples, so you can have a look. I'm going to come out and just paste the Mocky file folder on the outside here. I'm actually going to delete the zip so I don't have too many folders in there. Right, so once you've downloaded the API, what you can then do is take this line of code here, copy it, and you paste this line of code into your first frame of action script, and I'm going to put it right at the top actually. there, and then republish it. Go back to the website. You can stylize your preloader here and change different things about it. You can even upload your own backgrounds and things as well, so you can upload different backgrounds. So you can change the picture of the backgrounds, perhaps a little bit about your game or a funky image of your game. And then I'm going to select the game Swift. Enter version number. Well, this can be version number 1. Enter description. It's the best button press game ever. Upload game. And there we are. That's uploaded the game. Now what you need to do is download this file here. And if I go to the folder now, you see I've got the zip file here. And inside here, it actually gives you another version of the SWF and this file here. And what I'm going to do is just going to copy these, paste them here, copy and replace. Yes, please. And there we go. I've got the button press game, game SWF. And now let's go back to the website. Done. Let me close that down there. And now what we need to do is input the scores and how they're going to be activated. So let's activate the score system here from the dashboard. So this is the leaderboard we're going to create. Title. So this could be high scores. Description. The best button presses. Let's have that there. Right, mine's going to be, the format is a number. Highest is the best, yep. Score, yep. Set achievement values. Now this is cool. This, if you set your achievement values yes, let's have 80 for a bronze, 90 for silver, 100 for gold. And here your leaderboard will show you daily, weekly, monthly or all-time scores. And this is the default one which you'll come to. You'll still able to see all the other ones. But if we leave it on daily, that'd be fine. Background color, transparent, whatever you'd like to change. I'll play with that if you like. And create leaderboard. So from here what I need to do is choose the type of action script that I'm working with, either 2 or 3. I'm working with 3. You can submit score and name if you don't know that, and show leaderboard. Now all I'm going to do here, use this code if you know the player's username. Well, I don't know the player's username, so we're just going to go for submit score so they can put in their own name, and I will be submitting the score through my variables. So if I copy this and put it into the first frame, let's have it up here, and then this can be placed anywhere. Now I want this to be generated in my game, so you have to think carefully about this. When the score variable is being completed. So I could have this on the second frame of mine, because mine goes to a second frame, or I'm going to have this in this if statement here. Now I could take this piece of code apart and put the import Mocky AS3 at the top or anything, but for the moment that's fine for me. The only thing I need to change now is where it says player score, I just need to change that to the variable that's holding my score, and my score is being held by a variable called score. So if I publish that, there we go, and the game's working. Let me just show you again, now with some clicking. $76. Okay, so that way you can get the achievements we put in there. If I got 80, I'd have got silver, probably a bit high for me there. And all I need to do now is go back to the website, go to the overview of the game, and then all I need to do is upload this latest version. So if I go to game files and versions, upload a new version, upload the game. I've already got that string there, so I don't need to use that again. Just browse, choose the game, open it, and this can be version 1.1. Enter description and put with leaderboard. You can put anything you like there. Click upload. And done. And that's it. Your game's basically created with the leaderboard, and you're able to put your names in. It will keep your scores forever, and you could have achievements in it now, which we've got. But we need to host it, and you could use this embed code here to put it on any website or anything you want. But you know, if this is your first game, you might not have some place to put your game up to. So what we can do here is we're going to use Blogger to put our game up to. So if I sign in to Blogger, and all my students use Blogger as well to show their updates of their games and things. So this is how they should embed it into their blogs as well. So if you haven't got a Blogger, sign yourself up for an account. It's very easy, or another blog account, as long as it's got HTML access to it, basically, as long as you can edit the HTML. And I'm inside Blogger here. Now this will have an error, and I want you to be aware of this, and it's to do with the Flash Player version available through Blogger. So we're going to have to, I'll show you the error first, and we'll make the mistake, and then I want you to do something different as well. So I'm going to just create a new page, and a page is great rather than a blog and having a long stream of blogs and then having your game in between and then maybe another game later on, which will start taking more and more time to load. A page is more like a website navigation, really. If I create a page, a blank page, and I'm going to edit, you can have it in Compose or you can have it in HTML. I'm going to have it in HTML. Go to the game here, copy it, and paste it into my Blogger HTML. I'm going to call this game, and let's save it. And this is where the error is going to be. If we preview this, uploads the game, which I've managed to spell G-M-E-A-E, one idiot. But if I press game now, play game, it says download the latest Adobe Flash Player. Now I know I've got the latest Adobe Flash Player. So that's not going to change a thing there. Even if I refresh it, it's not going to work. If I press download the Adobe Flash Player, if I allow once, oh, it's still going to do the same thing. So this might be different depending on what blog you're using to put it up to, what Flash pages you're using, what Flash Player you've got. But I know that I have the latest Adobe Flash Player. So what you have to do on this one, especially if you're one of my students watching this and it's not working on yours, is go to your document and change the Flash Player settings down to Flash Player 10.3. Then republish your document. Go to the Mocky website and upload a newer version. Let me just do that again. Game file and versions, edit, And from here I'm going to select the Swift. I'm going to call this version number 2.1. It could be any number you want really. I'm going to call this Flash Player 10.3, so no. Upload game. Now you see here I've done some other versions as well, and that was while trying to find out what this error was. I'm going to select done with that version, and that will now update it wherever this code has been placed. So will this work straight away? Well, perhaps on Google Chrome it would. Let's just preview it here. No, it doesn't. And the reason being is that you then need to get rid of the cache. So what I'm actually going to do is, let me just rechange that to game. I'm going to save it, publish it. Let's view it. Oh, let's view the blog, sorry. So it's still not working. So if I go up to the tools, internet options, delete, and I'm going to delete the temporary internet files, because what's happening is this file is being kept as a, it thinks it's the same file, but it's not actually. It's got a different Flash player built into it. So delete all that. Let's go back to game. Click it this time, allow once, and there you go, it's working. Sometimes you might need to clear the cache again and things, and make sure that you give it enough time to clear the cache. 58, let's put my name in there. And there you can see my other scores. So at the moment I'm the leader with gold. I'm also the leader with ools. 1 there. And you can see the best of the week, month and all. Bit fiddly sometimes with the cache thing going on. As long as you publish within Flash 10.3 you'll be fine. And you shouldn't really need to clear the cache or anything. It should work first time. But in case you get that error, that's how you fix that. I will just have one more go to see if I can get myself an achievement. So here we go. Let me just go back. Let me go into the game again. Could have just refreshed it. Right, here we go. This is on a laptop, so it's not a proper mouse. Hey, hold on. Wow. That's the sound of someone pushing a button very fast. Well, not very fast. Fast. Let's put my name in here. Me again. And I got the silver medal for getting up that. So I had to get 100 to get the gold medal. So I hope that's been a helpful tutorial, and you can see it in action there. Unfortunately, this game will not be available online because I'll be taking it down because it's a bit pants really. But it's designed to help you just get the idea of you know, adding in a scoreboard. And I think the Mocky system is really fantastic. So support them and go and try and make a good game and earn some revenue from your game as well. Thanks for listening.